Alright, so again, it's in the title. I don't need to drag these out too much. But I had a comment recently on one of my videos that pissed me off. So if that person is still watching, someone commented on my Wolfenstein rant. And if you actually watch the video, you'd realize I'm bitching about the quality of, you know, these games that came out on the PS3 and 360 versus the PS4 and Xbox One, and how shit they were, both in their performance and their graphical detail. So if that person's watching, I want you to know you're a fucking idiot. And if I can just say something real quick, I am so sick and tired of people saying that I live in a basement. Let me go ahead and show you guys something real quick. Everybody's always like, Brett lives in a fucking basement. Hey, you goddamn idiots. There's the outside. Does this look like a goddamn basement? No. The word basement. It's an apartment beneath the base of your house. I live in a home. I don't live in a fucking trailer, and I don't live in a basement. Jesus Christ. Obviously that pisses me off. I get sick and tired of these dumb fucking trolls. Oh, you live in your mommy's basement. No, I live in my grandmother's house, you fucktard. And I don't live in a basement, and I don't live in a trailer. It's an actual house, and I live above ground. Anywho, I had a dumb fuck comment on that and start some shit, and I didn't feel like arguing with him, so I blocked him. But he, aside from being a fucking asshole of my video, he seemed really interested in whether or not I liked the story of Wolfenstein, the New Order, and Wolfenstein the Old Blood. And I did enjoy the story, and we could have talked about it if you weren't a cunt on my video. And don't bother going to the fucking thing. I blocked him and deleted the comment because I don't fucking care for these twats. But they have announced Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. And holy shit, talk about, again, gameplay trailers. There was a lot of pre-rendered, but it was mixed with some in-game stuff, and I fucking love it. If I'm correct, the first mission of the game is just going to be BJ rolling around in a wheelchair shooting fucking Nazis. And that is so badass. This dude is so badass that even when his goddamn legs don't work, he will fuck you up. I love it. I don't know exactly what's going on in the story of this one. Obviously, BJ is going to get the suit, which, if you remember from the first game, was the suit that one woman who was in a wheelchair had to use to actually get around. And then, of course, later in the game, he seems to be out of the suit, but he has this ring around his neck. And the only thing that people are speculating is that situation at the beginning of the trailer, which, go watch the trailer, I'll put it down in the description. That situation at the beginning of the trailer where the cat's head is grafted onto the monkey's body. It's very possible that BJ will get his head grafted onto someone else's body, which I hope, like, if that situation happened to me, like, I would want somebody that doesn't have all this fat, but I'd miss my cock, you know? I'd miss it, because I got a nice one. But the gameplay, holy shit, they've added some new stuff that looks like you're going to be able to dual wield more than just the same type of gun, because he was dual wielding what looked like a submachine gun and an assault rifle. I think that was what that was. And it just looks like a fucking ton of fun. The only thing that I have to call bullshit on is Fraulein. I think that's her name. The blonde antagonist from the first game that you fucked her face up. I can understand that they would clean her face up and they'd have some good surgery in this alternate universe, but she looks younger than she did in the first game, and that bothers me greatly. I hope they fix that. She looks way too fucking young. So unless the Nazis have found the fountain of youth, what's happening there? But it looks fantastic from what little we've seen. It has new characters, it has new scenarios. You're not going to be in the same place you were in the first game. This time I think you're fighting in America, which is awesome. And I hope there's just as much ridiculousness in this one as there was in the last one. One thing that I had a problem with the New Order that they kind of alleviated in the Old Blood is that I've always enjoyed that the Wolfenstein series has had an element of the supernatural and the horrific and zombies and monsters and stuff. Like, one of the best games ever is this is one of the best games ever. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is fucking awesome. If you ain't played it, play it. But in the Old Blood, they alleviated a bit of that because you had Nazi zombies. And I just said that. I know one of my friends hasn't played the Old Blood yet. Play the Old Blood. I want to talk about it with you. But yeah, if you haven't played these, I recommend playing the New Order first and then playing the Old Blood, because the Old Blood gets ridiculous. And after some of the stuff, because this is a prequel, after some of the stuff BJ goes into in this one, I have a hard time believing he'd be surprised by I have a hard time believing he'd be surprised by things in the New Order. But the new game looks fantastic. I'm stoked for it. I can't wait to blast Nazis in the face again. I love killing Nazis. And actual Nazis, not these fucking snowflakes bitching, oh, you're a fascist because you disagree with my political viewpoint. Fuck off. No one likes you. Are you excited for Wolfenstein Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Drop me a like if you enjoyed this video. Drop me a dislike if you hope that I die of cancer. I'm going to stick with that one for a while. Because I smoke, and I probably will. Best of luck, haters.